Are you sure you're winning on Google? You build a website, run ads, manage social media, yet still get crushed on the Google Map Pack by no-name local businesses. Why? Because you're playing by the wrong rules. Google doesn't care how hard you try. It only cares who understands how it thinks. This video exposes the brutal truth about local SEO, what matters for survival, and what's a total waste of time. You'll see the one move that lets you crush 99% of local competitors, no matter how much money they spend. Are you ready? Because what's coming will shatter every myth about local SEO and give you a tier list map to rank on Google faster, smarter, with less effort, while your competitors unknowingly sabotage themselves. Part 1. Psychological traps in local SEO and the cost of being right but still wrong. Hundreds of thousands of small businesses each year ask, why don't I show up on Google Maps, even though I have a great product, loyal customers, and a decent website? Then they do what they think is right. Post on social, buy some backlinks, hire an SEO agency, and wait, but the result remains zero. The issue isn't capability, it's the order of operations. What Google prioritizes, they ignore. What Google ignores, they pour resources into. A trendy bubble tea shop opens on a busy street, spends big on decor and Facebook marketing. But after 3 months, Google Maps stays silent. Why? Their Google business name is TeaHouse36, no keyword bubble tea, no optimized link page. In the digital map game, content and digital identity must be precise and clear from the start. Keywords and profile structure matter more than surface-level tricks. No one's to blame if they were never properly guided. But once you know the truth, action is the key to escape. Relying on outdated beliefs and impractical advice will leave you trailing in your own neighborhood. Don't be the best swimmer in the wrong pool. You deserve a map where your business name is always in the top 3. It starts with understanding the real game. Part 2. A-tier, non-negotiable actions to rank on Google Maps. Why does your competitor with weak reviews and a basic website still top Google Maps while you vanish? The secret is in what few notice, the page title tied to your Google business profile. When your primary keyword appears in the meta title, it becomes a neon sign to Google. A generic home ABC store won't beat iPhone repair Chicago ABC store. One small title tweak can lead to a huge lift in local search. Do you know how many businesses waste their potential by not fully filling out their Google business profile? A lot. Some don't even verify their address. Google doesn't trust you if you can't prove you exist. By completing everything, opening hours, real photos, specific services, you're helping both Google and future customers. Each piece of accurate info is a point in your favor, and those points become real money. With millions of search results, how does Google know what area you serve? Not by what you say, but what you write. If your site doesn't naturally mention your service area in content, titles, and descriptions, Google won't connect the dots. A language center in New York, whose homepage never says New York, is considered irrelevant. Strategically including location builds a semantic map that helps Google link you to the right people. The difference between success and failure in Maps SEO often comes down to choosing the right business category. Google has 4,000 plus options, but only one primary. That primary determines whether you show up for relevant queries. A spa choosing massage service instead of day spa reaches clients looking for therapy. Secondary categories help expand reach too. But choose wrong, and you confuse Google, which you never want. Businesses that thrive on Google Maps have one thing in common. They optimize the basics. They don't chase gimmicks or waste on what Google doesn't measure. They focus on what matters. Clear page titles, complete GMB profiles, location-rich content, accurate categories. These 4 are the foundation. Without it, the higher you build, the faster it collapses. Want to rank? Start with the ground floor. Today, Part 3, B-tier. Smart actions for long-term Maps dominance. Not everyone can change their business name. But if you're starting out, including a service keyword in your name is the fastest ranking weapon. A nail brand named Nail Spa Downtown will beat Bella Touch easily. More importantly, if you've legally registered your business, don't play games by faking keywords in your Google name. Google is smart enough to detect and penalize this. A downtown gym once complained their competitor always ranked higher, despite having a worse site. Upon closer look, the difference was clear. The competitor had hundreds of 5-star reviews. Google doesn't care how beautiful you look, it cares what customers think. The average rating is a strong trust signal. You can't force reviews, but you can create a process that encourages them right after service. That's the art of digital reputation. If you think a few reviews are enough, you're missing the chance to dominate. Volume matters, especially when reviews include detailed content. A clothing store chain getting 15 monthly reviews containing shopping, clothes, and good prices will rank far better. You can guide customers to write focused, authentic reviews. Authenticity is always Google's favorite. Piling all service info onto one page confuses Google about what you offer. An interior design firm once wondered why they ranked for home design but not office renovations. The reason? No dedicated service pages. Creating separate pages builds semantic clarity and helps users find exactly what they need. Each service page is a powerful SEO node in the search grid. A strong website isn't about fancy graphics, it's about smart internal linking. Content from blogs, services, and news should link back to the main page, the one tied to your Google profile. Think of it as channeling all water into one reservoir. That main page becomes the signal hub, making it easy for Google to assess relevance. Don't let pages float like islands. Weave them into a unified signal network. Part 4, C tier. Valuable but less controllable factors. When someone opens their phone and searches for a nearby service, Google prioritizes businesses closest to the user, regardless of how well you're optimized. A computer repair shop with perfect SEO might still lose visibility if the searcher is physically standing next to your competitor. This is the reality of location-based algorithms, an uncontrollable factor. Your job isn't to beat distance, but to ensure that when someone is nearby, Google knows you're the top choice. You can't always change your location, especially if you've invested in infrastructure at a fixed site. But to Google, the closer you are to the city center, the higher your chance of showing up, especially for non-location specific searches. A yoga center on the city edge may get skipped in favor of a centrally located, poorly optimized rival. Your only workaround is to double down on content and interaction to make your superior value obvious. Instead of complaining about a poor location, understand that Google reflects user behavior. Users tend to pick what's nearby. You don't need to be in the center. You need to be the center in the eyes of users who are nearby. Every quality interaction, every good review, every piece of accurate info helps you show up at the right place and time. While you can't control the user's location, you can control how Google perceives you through consistent, real-world data. Part 5. D tier. Actions to consider after core optimization is complete. Backlinks, once legendary in SEO, have sharply declined in value for local SEO. A link from another website won't move the needle unless it's from a geographically or topically relevant source. Blindly chasing backlinks wastes time. Meanwhile, optimizing your homepage, the one linked to your Google profile, brings faster, clearer, and more sustainable impact. A fitness center once invested heavily in collaborating with blogs, hoping tons of backlinks would boost rankings. But after a long wait, nothing changed. Why? Those links didn't help in local search. Instead of spreading thin, they should have focused on sites within the same niche or region where their real customers are. If that's not an option, go all in on your own site. The place that truly converts. Citations, mentions of your business name, address, and phone number were once golden for trust building. Today, Google's algorithm is smart enough to handle minor inconsistencies. One page saying 123 Main Street and another 123 Main Street is no longer a deal breaker. However, being listed across major directories, social networks, and reputable review sites still boosts brand presence. The key is consistency across systems. Many obsess over tiny punctuation in listings, forgetting that Google doesn't penalize minor formatting differences. What it cares about is whether you appear in enough places. Frequent, trustworthy appearances build familiarity in machine learning. That's a digital identity booster. Make sure you're on big platforms, listed correctly, then focus on delivering value through great content and real interaction. Part 6, F tier. Strategies that sound good but are worthless. For years, people believed social media could boost Google Maps rankings. They churned out Facebook posts, Instagram photos, even paid ads to boost interaction. But the truth is, Google doesn't use social signals to decide map rankings. High shares and likes don't convert to local search power. Google wants structured data, not noisy engagement from unverified environments. At one time, geotagging images with coordinates was seen as a local SEO hack. Some even use special tools to embed location data into every image on their site and Google profile. But Google has ignored this hidden data for years. Today, what matters is photo quality, authenticity, and surrounding content. It's a waste of time with no return. Google business descriptions were once a keyword stuffing goldmine. People repeated service A in city B over and over, hoping to boost rankings. But that doesn't work anymore. Google doesn't use that section for rankings. A well-written, sincere, readable description is valuable for users, but not for algorithms. Focus on building trust, not gaming the system. Many businesses misunderstand the service area setting in Google business profiles. They fill it with dozens of cities or provinces, thinking it expands their reach. In reality, it's just a reference for users. Google doesn't use it to determine where you rank. What matters is your real location, your content, and your engagement. Adding service areas won't rank you. It just informs potential customers. Part 7, SEO Map Strategy by Business Development Stage. In the startup stage, every resource is limited. Tight budgets, lack of time, and inexperienced teams. This is when you must focus on high-impact actions. Start by choosing a keyword-optimized business name right from registration. Then build a complete Google business profile, verify thoroughly, and upload authentic photos. Simultaneously, create a system to collect 5-star reviews from early customers. Those first few reviews lay the foundation of trust for Google's algorithm. Once you have a stable customer base, it's time to level up. Begin by creating dedicated service pages and writing deeper content for each offering. Strengthen internal linking from blog posts to the main page and maintain a steady weekly review flow. Consistent feedback and a clear site structure signal to Google that you're not just present, you're consistently active. And that gets rewarded with broader visibility. When your business reaches market expansion, visibility must not only be stable, it must grow. Start by connecting with local media platforms, online news outlets, and industry directories to build high-quality backlinks. Then collaborate with local influencers to produce geo-relevant content. Every link and shared article becomes a popularity signal. This stage is for acceleration, but it only works if your foundation is already optimized. Part 8, Modern Maps, SEO Mindset, and Actionable Conclusion. In an age where user behavior changes hourly, your SEO mindset can't rely on tricks or shortcuts. Google is no longer just a keyword reader. It's an intelligence engine analyzing user experience. SEO Maps isn't a game of loopholes, but the art of helping Google understand who you are, where you serve, and whether you deserve visibility. To master this game, think like a searcher and act as if Google is watching every step of the customer journey. Local search behavior isn't just about typing keywords, it's a selection process. Users scroll past results in seconds. What makes them stop at you? Clear visuals, positive reviews, honest descriptions, complete info, and consistent website content. Google doesn't rank the best business, it ranks the most relevant one for each specific query. And that relevance is built from the data you feed into the digital world. Starting today, audit your entire Google profile, homepage, content structure, and review process. Don't wait for someone else to fix it. Every correct action is one step closer to the top. Every minor misalignment is a reason to get ignored. The map race isn't for the slow, it's for the strategic. Turn SEO Maps into your growth battleground. The door is open, just walk through it the right way. Conclusion: don't be deluded. If you treat SEO Maps as secondary, you're handing your customers to competitors. Some scoff, I run ads, that's enough. Ads off, you disappear. Others say, I'm building a brand, I don't need technical stuff. But if people can't find you, where's the brand? Local SEO isn't for those afraid of change or data. It's a quiet battleground where whoever understands the map dominates the market. Do you want to remain invisible in the crowd? Or stand out when customers need you most? Choose to stay out or step into the game. Thank you for watching the whole video. Please like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next videos.